Well, there's a lot of chatter out there today about the video that Eminem appeared in during the BET Hip Hop Awards last night. Of course, in that video, Eminem freestyled a diss against President Donald Trump. And one of the persons who applauded Eminem's freestyle was Cleveland Cavaliers superstar LeBron James. LeBron James on his Twitter account referenced a line where Eminem said racism is the only thing he's fantastic for because that's how he gets his rock off. He's orange. Sheesh at Eminem, just straight fire, united, raised fist. And for those who might be too young to get the reference, LeBron James included in his Twitter account a picture of the thing, of course, who's orange. And I gotta say, Colin Kaepernick, he may never play in the National Football League again. But, you know, the person who Colin Kaepernick reminds me of the most historically, it's not Dr. King, it's not Jackie Robinson or Muhammad Ali. I'd have to say it's probably Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks was a nondescript individual. She wasn't a great orator. She was quiet. Okay. At least from what I could tell publicly, she was rather quiet. Maybe in personal she wasn't, but I don't remember her for giving great oratory like a King or Malcolm X, or verbose like Ali. But she was known for a simple act that was rather pedestrian, that seemed just so simple, but it helped to ignite a revolution. And of course, that was in 1955 when Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat for a white man, claiming that she was tired. She was arrested and booked for that, and this helped to create the snowball that eventually became the avalanche of the civil rights movement, which culminated with the Civil Rights Act of 1965, well, the Civil Rights Act of 1954, and the Voting Rights Act of 1965. And we have Rosa Parks to thank for that. She sped up the process because Jim Crow was alive and well in the South in 1955. Just 15 years later, Jim Crow was all but dead. Colin Kaepernick is a quiet person. There are some people, many people on the right who are trying to tear him down, calling him a terrorist, unpatriotic. Some people, even of his own race, I'm seeing questioning, his legitimacy. He's half white. Even I seen today somebody questioning his personal life as far as his preferences is concerned. I don't even want to get into that. We tend to do this a lot, man. We tend to have people who are fighting for us or fighting with us. I look at this thing like as a war. Sometimes, even in war, you have to make alliances. The United States, when we were at war at Britain, or when we saw Britain as a threat to our independence, we had an alliance with France. But, France was the only other power that could, kind of, go at the British. But we weren't necessarily friends of the British. We had to make an alliance. During World War II, we had to make alliances with the Soviet Union, even though, quote, the United States abhorred communism. But sometimes you have to make alliances to win the greater war. So I don't care if Eminem is white right now. I don't care about Colin Kaepernick's personal life. All I give a fuck about is I want to stop seeing black men and women being shot by fucking police officers and getting away with it. Keep your fucking eye on the fucking ball and stop worrying about this dumb shit. There's nothing to do with us. That's what I want to see. I want to see legislation passed where police officers who are found guilty of shooting citizens and receive the fucking jail time and sentences that they fucking deserve. It's racism. And really, be honest with you, it's a form. It's a product of fascism. This is the type of things that we see with dictatorships. We shouldn't accept this shit. This is what he was fighting against. All this other frivolous shit doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Look at LeBron James. He's fucking wealthy. He had his home vandalized. People writing nigger on his fucking property. This is what the war is about. Not whether or not LeBron James is a liberal who supports Hillary. I don't give a fuck. The greater war is more important. Then after that, after war is won, then we can go at these other little things. But right now, keep our eye on the ball. Keep our eye on the enemy. If we have one of these guys who siding with us and he's legitimate, fine. Who cares about all this other shit? That's all the fuck I gotta say.